It's true. Shakespeare was a playwright who wrote plays to be played by players in a playhouse. Welcome to Playhouse. But for those of you who are new, I'd like to introduce you to some of the stuff that we do besides the awesome Shakespeare. Don't worry, there's plenty of that available on the website. Just another classically trained actress with insatiable curiosity who found out they were good with kids. Now I am a veteran teaching artist. Been doing this for about 11 years, and I can't imagine wanting to do anything else. These are clips that you see from a play called The Rememberer, which is about Americanization schools, the turn of the century here on the west coast of America. And like most of the plays that I do that are not classical in nature, we incorporate a lot of multi-art elements, including puppetry. You saw the big puppets in this. And we also had some projections, and we did a lot of historical research, as well as this amazing art project where we studied totems and the representation for the first peoples of the Pacific Northwest, and did really neat curricular outreach with all of the kids in the entire school where we were participating in this, as well as talkbacks with the students after the performances. At the same school, a couple years before, we did an ancient Sanskrit epic called Shakuntala and the Ring of Recollection. Again, every year when we do something, we really try to immerse ourselves in the cultures. As across many cultures, the thing that really resonates are these big questions of who are we, why are we here, and how should we treat each other. These questions have also been addressed in musicals. And I have had the pleasure to stage some big Broadway musicals, Pippin and Charlotte's Web, and you'll see also some pictures from Oliver that I was happy to do with Powell's Children's Chorus. So there's really some amazing singers. But as you can see, throughout all of my work, the focus is on the students with minimal sets that simply give us a flavor of the time and really leave the stage open for the kids to share the story with the audience. One of the things that is most important, not only getting all the bodies on the stage, but also is that artist connection to the audience. We don't shy away from strong topics at Playhouse Education. Domestic violence is something that needs to be dealt with and discussed, and we really reach out to our audiences and make sure that our students and our audiences understand some of these scarier things that we might be talking about, because it's part of our understanding of how we are human. We also talk a lot about how we can collaborate together. So you see a lot of our art is with multiple casting or with big dance numbers or music, so that we're also learning to collaborate and work together. I also work with high schoolers, and we do a little bit more intense treatment of some Shakespeare, but we also share it with other students. So I do living puppets at various schools and give kids a first introduction. So kids I've never met before do Midsummer in 45 minutes. And then they also get an opportunity to share it with their peers. And talkbacks are a really important part because it's all about the actor-audience relationship. Please check out all the other cool things that I do and that we do here at Playhouse. All right. If you have any questions, email me.